the joy, the love. Just a spirit of unity, and just a blessing to be here today. I'm Kathy, and most of you who have heard of me from my sister will call me Cricket. I ditched that name years ago when I moved to Arizona, but it's still here in California. So I'm the matriarch of the family, so that's why I get to introduce or welcome everybody today. And I want to also introduce my sisters. This is the next in line, Janine. And most of you know Carrie probably down there, who needs to stand up to part of the group, right?
Can you tell she's
No, just sitting. I walked everybody around, right? So on behalf of the sisters here, we just welcome you all today. And we do have a lot of other family, and Suzette wanted you to meet them. So I'm going to ask them to stand up. And we'll start here with Suzanne down here on the floor taking pictures. Suzanne is Carrie's wife, and she is kind of the impetus behind the original Team Suzette, and she's refusing to stand up because she's stubborn. But okay. And I want to introduce my husband, who's here somewhere. That's Larry, my husband, and you can hold the applause till the end, you know. We're good. And let's see, who else? Janine. Where's Janine's husband, Richard? Richard's here. There's Richard back there. And then we have a lot of family who came today, even from other states, and I want to introduce, well, first I want to introduce my kids. So there's Tally back there, her nephew Tally, and where is your husband Edsel? Somewhere here. Edsel back there taking pictures, and my daughter Molly, who's been awesome out there with the food, and I hope she's in here now. There's Molly hiding back there. And my grandson Josh, her nephew, is playing the guitar back there. They came out from Arizona today. And we have some cousins here. Could you guys stand up? Cousins, come on, stand up. Stand up, Sally. Sally's here from Michigan, and her husband Mike, and Susie, and Jerry. So who did I miss? Who did I miss? Kerrigan and Jennifer, where are they? They were out at the table. There they are, hiding back there. Kerrigan and Jennifer. Selling books. Selling books.
And Kristen, I spotted her. Didn't I see her?
Oh, she's here. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, there she is, Chrissy, with the camera. Okay, I didn't see her. So on behalf of the family, together, we just want to thank you guys for coming here to just celebrate with Suzette. This is such an awesome time. And as I look out here, and I don't know many of you, but what I do know is you guys, most of you, are the hands and the feet and the heart of Team Suzette. And we hear about that a lot from her. We know that you have just been there for her the whole time, that you've just extended your love to her. You've lifted up her spirits with beautiful cards and gifts. You've been practical with your help. Just buoyed her up with prayers, buoyed her up with your positive thoughts. And all of those things have meant so much to us. So as her family here today, we just want to say thank you all so much. And you have been this amazing support system to our sister, and we thank you for that. And you know, I know that I could probably speak for all of you that as you've walked through the journey with her, and you've seen the incredible bravery and courage and relentless passion for healing that is part of her life, that just like it is to us, she has been the one that has blessed us. So whatever we've given has just come back in droves to us. We have just reaped back from her so much as we've watched her live in the moment through all this, right? Just live in the moment and continue to be filled up with joy for every moment of every day, and just filled up with love, and just caring about other people. And we know that this book is just a flowing of everything that she's done, and we're so excited here today to see, to just have the opportunity to read it. We haven't read it either, and so we're so excited. And I just want to say that I speak for myself, that in my life, Suzette is my hero.
And mine too. I'm going to pretend like I don't have a fluorescent yellow cheat sheet here. So I just want to say hello and blessings to everyone. And I appreciate you all so much. Words couldn't express it, so I guess I'm going to try. This is a book that she wrote for all of us in unity. And I imagine this book as someone waking up in the middle of the night going, you know, I'm troubled about something. Let me try to figure a way out of this feeling so troubled. And running across this book and going, this is what I need. You know, I've used it myself for that purpose. So, if you can help one person, I would say, in the middle of the night, you've done your job. So I want to personally thank you for all you have done and all you continue to do for my sister. It means the world to me. And okay, so Carrie, will you introduce our amazing sister Suzette?
I'm going to try this without a mic, and you can tell me if you can hear me or not.
Hi. All right, just me up here now. We're here. No worries.
You're right. Yeah, well, you're right.
We're right
here.
here. All right. Testing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We're good? Okay.
She's a teacher, so.
Well, when Suzette forwarded the picture of the front cover of her book, I immediately remarked how much it looked like the green hillsides and the winding roads of Ireland, the old song. I smiled, reminded of one summer in August, many years ago, when Suzette and I traveled along the Irish coast with our dear mom. This vacation was a blessing, and I still hold memories of it very close to my heart. Now, this particular road trip is legendary, as it was the birthplace of a catchphrase coined by our mother in her classic fashion that my family now lovingly knows as, wait for it, the major miracle and the minor miracle. Let me explain. As the three of us traveled the beautiful countryside together, Suzette and I could expect my mother to suddenly have an epiphany and proclaim with childlike delight that an extraordinary event or miracle had indeed occurred before our very eyes. Soon after, having made the noteworthy miracle announcement, she would promptly designate and categorize the marvelous occurrence as either a major or a minor miracle. She would stop in her tracks and record the details of this divine intervention in a book she carried with her. At some point, it translated into shorthand, and she decided to abbreviate the miracles in her book as either a big MM or later a little MM. Now, this would be a good place to add that as the so-called mom miracles were announced,
A little louder.
Suzette and I would often look at each other and softly chuckle. You see, as the trip progressed, these miracles began to lose the glow of their initial luster, and they went from what could be perceived as true major miracles, such as locking the car keys in our rental vehicle, only to find a local scrappy Irishman to cleverly retrieve them for us, to the more mundane or minor miracle variety, like being able to find a really good parking spot. No matter, my mom remained undaunted and continued to report, marvel in, and document the miracles in her book. Is the sound okay? But today leads me to a different book about miracles, and another amazing journey, one my sister and I also traveled together at each other's sides, and one certainly filled with remarkable breathing, or as Mom would proclaim it, major miracles. This miraculous life journey, Suzette's, the one she courageously navigated and now shares with others in her new book, available to everyone. Sorry, that wasn't a script. Saying Yes to Cancer is a celebration and a testimony to the power of the positive and living each giving moment to the fullest, no matter the challenges that arise. Now, there's a spiritual teaching I think is appropriate that suggests we approach our life as a journey, and that whatever we meet is the path. That is, whatever circumstance or difficulty unfolds before us, we must learn from it, respond with openness, and transform the experience into the path. This is how Suzette approached the unabated obstacles she encountered throughout her journey, from a stage 4 cancer diagnosis, a 14-hour surgery, chemotherapy and radiation treatment, physical therapy, another stage 4 cancer, more chemotherapy, and melanoma. She let there be room for all of it, leaning into it, fully present with patience, humor, and strength. Brave and resilient, she never pushed anything away, but sought to find meaning in her journey and make use of it for the path. As I read the Team Suzette updates, I would often comment to Suzanne, Suzette should write a book. And I heard the same from many of you here today. Suzette's book is an opportunity for her to give back and use the path to help others heal, find direction, and make meaning of their journey, whether with cancer or any other life's challenges. So, I am excited today to introduce the author and this inspirational book. I know that Dad and Mom are no doubt listening in from above, smiling, singing your praises, reveling in this moment, and so proud of your accomplishment, your miraculous journey. Duly noted in Mom's book is a big MM, or major miracle. Without further ado, a rousing golly Moses from Dad, and it's the best book ever, endorsement from Mom, love from Chuck, and meow from Tattoo. Here's the author, my sister, Suzette.